What's up, guys? Welcome back to the t-shirt industry. Today we're going to be reviewing the Lego Batman movie set, The Joker Balloon Escape. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I just got to review is this balloon jetpack thing. This is just pure genius, I've got to say. This is ridiculous. Just plain ridiculous. It's awesome. There are no words. It's pretty nice. Straightforward build. Or, nope, not at all straightforward. It's straight backward and sideways. You build it from the bottom out. So, you got this nice, actually kind of professional looking jetpack. Underneath it, you've got this just nice 2x2 dish thing. That's really cool. And then the green 2x2 round plate with the hole in the center. That will be a pretty useful piece for a lot of people, I think. And then you've got another dish here. I like it. I don't know what purpose it would serve, but it just makes it look cool. And then more alien conquest guns being used in the superhero lines. I think they work really, really well in this position. And then I like the flames coming out too. They look... Overall, I really love this jetpack. But I think, of course, the highlight of this jetpack is the fact that half of it is powered by these helium balloons. 4 of them, there's a yellow one hiding back behind that red one. Over there. There, 4 helium balloons. And then for... I don't know when these balloon pieces came out, but they're just really cool. I think they're really great. And then the balloon one, the balloon one. The blue one is really good. I think those pieces will be incredibly useful. But yeah. That's the Joker's balloon jetpack, of which the set is named after. Let's move on to the next build. The kind of main background build, I guess, for the set is a pretty nice little straightforward build for the Gotham City power plant with a bomb on it. It's really nice, actually. Those red macaroni pieces are really... But yeah, the yellow adds some nice color into it. And that computer is really nice. The sticker, it is a sticker. It's like the only sticker in the set. Wait, no, there's another one. But it's a really, really nice sticker, I gotta say. I could use that for quite a lot of other things. First thing that comes to my mind with all the little camera little things is a Five Nights at Freddy's mug. Write in the comments below if you'd like to see that. There's not much on the back. Just a little plate that sticks up. Over here on the wrong side, I put the sticker, the warning label. That's a really good sticker too. I could use that somewhere else, probably. Maybe in a Five Nights at Freddy's. No, that wouldn't work in Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyway, this thing has one play feature that, I would like to show you. But one thing I would like to warn you Not everything you see in this play feature that I'm about to show you is actually in the set. So you may have noticed a little seam down the middle. Well, let's put the bomb back here. There we go. And then that little spot in the back, that is part of the play feature, which everybody knows by now. But you just press on the back, and it all pops apart. You you cannot see a thing of what I put in there, which really stinks. But yeah, that's pretty much all it does. It splits the two apart and flips them around. But you know, I think Lego wasted a bit of an opportunity to put some stuff in there, like little flames. It probably cuts down on the amount of money that has to be spent, but you know, I probably would have gone just to the extra level to have a couple of flames in there, which is what I did. I just threw a few flames in there, and you know, to keep it random, a banana and a frog. Just to keep it nice and Lego random enough. Alright, now we move on to the minifigures, the first of which is one of my favorites in the whole Batman movie line, the Joker. This is, you know, when I first saw him, I was afraid I wouldn't like him, because, you know, the hair was just too big to be the Joker. You know, the Joker's famous for having the slick back hair and, you know, the creepy look, but this guy is absolutely awesome. He's hilarious, and I just love the hair because that makes him Lego Batman's Joker. I really like the tailpiece. It's incredibly long, ridiculously long. It looks like something I would do for one of my custom figures. It's a little bit of a hazard. I can't put him anywhere. I can't sit him down on any studs, and I can't put him in any room that doesn't have room for the tails, because then the tails will get all scrunched up, and I don't want the little tails to get scrunched up because I like them the way they are. That's some really nice printing for the jacket. My only complaint is that it seems incredibly like they should have put. I think they should have put another layer of printing over it, because that little purple color, lavender, it's way like, the lavender color is supposed to look. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be darker. At least from my perspective, everything needs a little bit more print. The green on his eyebrows is faded looking. The orange is more of a weird yellow. The green needs to be darker again on the tie. But other than that, there are no complaints about this figure. If the print was darker, more more layered, I would definitely say 10 out of 10 would buy this figure again. And then there's no printing on the back, it's just purple. His alternate expression is this hilarious, happy, smiling face. This is just awesome. Like, there are no words to describe. I approve. I approve. The next minifigure is Batman. And this is the first Lego Batman movie figure I've got that's just Batman. And I definitely approve of this figure. Just all out, love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Uh, they really didn't change the printing on the chest at all from the original Batman. Uh, it's just the same as this, except that the abs are higher up so that he can have a 6-pack instead of a 4-pack. Or, wait, no. An 8-pack instead of a... No, wait, it's a 9-pack because he's got an extra ab. Anyway, I really love this belt piece. When I first got it with the Catman, I could not get enough of it. This is a really, really good piece. I'm glad they finally did a utility belt, because, having a belt printed on way up high on the torso, it's just nobody wears a belt over their belly button. And that's exactly what the figure would have been doing. So I'm glad they made this piece. I really, really hope they use it on more than just the Batman minifigures line, because it's exactly what the superhero stuff needs and deserves. And thumbs up if you like my terrible Batman reference. Yeah. So Batman here comes with the grappling gun, and I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm not sure how I would have done it if I were Lego, but this, this is not what I would have wanted. If you want it to look like it's coming out of the gun, you gotta attach it on the side and use some force perspective, but I'm just not digging this. They could have used a 1x1 upward facing clip piece instead. That would have, to me, looked so much better. At least it would be aligned with the string. I mean, you can put it back in like that, but I don't know. Maybe I would have gone with, instead of trying to stick with just these pieces, I would have maybe gone with the string, that you could use the black 1x1 with the little hole in it, and then just tie the string around that, tie the string around this hook, and then we'd be good. But, we gotta make compromises. Lego had to make a compromise. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. The printing on the back is really good. Let me bend him over so you can see that. There we go. It's really nice, I gotta say. This is just really good. I like it. I like it a lot. And I really love the utility belt. I cannot get over this utility belt. I'm sorry. The legs are just black, and I completely understand that. There's no need to make the legs any color but black. He's Batman, and the black suited Batman. The black suited Batman doesn't wear anything but black and yellow. So there's no need for anything but black. And I would have preferred they stick with black instead of gray, because they picked the wrong gray for Batman every time. Just invent a new gray color, Lego, please. The facial expression is really good. I like that face. And the second one is my favorite. Because because this is just so like, what's going on here? It makes me laugh every time I see that, because I don't expect Batman to ever look like that. Just so confused he looks like. And then underneath the helmet is just the standard face printed underneath. I don't know why that always looks so creepy to me. I mean, when you're using the Batman helmet, you're never going to see the eyes. I suppose it would look creepier without the eyes, but I don't know. That just looks weird, I guess. I don't see why they print the eyes. I suppose it works. And then this face here looks nice. This doesn't look weird. It looks... Okay, yeah, it does. It really looks weird. It looks like white eyebrows over a mask on a face. Or not even over a mask, just over a little bandana thing. So yeah, this is the main highlight figure of the set. The one everybody wants, the Batman. This figure is pretty generic. It's just black, pretty much. No printing on the arms or legs, but that's not necessary because he doesn't really need any, except maybe muscle printing. Just to add that there. Speaking of which, they did change the torso print from the previous Batman print. Obviously, they removed the belt, but they also moved the abs up a bit more so he could have an extra pair so that he could have an 8-pack or a 9-pack if you watch the movie. I love the facial expression because you're never going to see Batman wearing that expression. That's the "I thought I was being sarcastic" look, you know. And I think that's a really cool face. I don't know why or when he would ever be using this face in a battle with a Joker, but you know, whatever. We'll do that. 'Cause it looks fine. It looks Batman. You know, it looks Will Arnett's Lego Batman. And then, of course, this expression is the classical Batman